Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to our channel. I need your love. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I sold myself to a rich woman. Yes, you heard me right. I sold myself. Not my body, not in the way you're thinking, but my soul, my dignity, my freedom to a woman who had everything except a heart that knew how to beat with love. She didn't buy me with money. No, she bought me with attention, with the illusion of security, with the promise that I'd never be hungry again, not for food, but for what? I was tired of being invisible, tired of walking through life as if my existence was just background noise to someone else's symphony. And then she arrived, elegant, perfect, powerful. She looked at me like I was a puzzle she could finally solve. And I let her. But here's the part that haunts me. She never loved me. She just loved owning me. She dressed me in silk, but stripped me of peace. She gave me gold, but robbed me of laughter. I smiled in pictures but cried in silence. I sat beside her at dinners but felt like a ghost in a gilded cage. And the worst part? I pretended to like it because I thought this is the best I will ever get. Until I met you, you with no diamonds, no mansions, no empire, but with eyes that saw me before I saw opened my mouth. With a laugh that cracked the armor I forgot I was wearing, with hands that didn't take but held. I remember the first time I looked at you and thought, this is what freedom feels like. Not in money, not in escape, but in presence, in peace. In the way you didn't try to fix me, you just let me be broken near you. And in your silence, I heard the loudest truth. I was never meant to be bought. I was meant to be loved. But I was ashamed. How could someone like you, so honest, so real, ever accept someone like me? A man who traded his soul for comfort. A man who stayed too long in the wrong place just to feel needed. But you didn't flinch. You didn't run. You looked me dead in the eyes and said, come home, not to my place, to yourself. And in that moment I broke. Years of pretending, of smiling for the camera, of shaking hands I hated, I let it all fall. You stood in the rubble with me, held my shame like it was sacred, kissed the parts of me I thought no one could ever love, and you whispered, you are not for sale, you never were. So now I write you this letter to tell you what I couldn't say the day I left her, to tell you what my eyes screamed every time I saw you and said nothing. Thank you for being poor in everything the world worships and rich in everything I never knew I needed. For not buying me but loving me freely, fully, finally, I sold myself once. Not just as a man who finally sees what he had, but as a man who is ready to earn your laughter again. But now I give myself to you, not because I need to be saved, but because I have finally learned what it means to choose someone, and I choose you. In poverty, in pain, in joy, in peace. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.